Hey everyone, welcome to B2B Freelance Writer. On this channel, we are helping you make a full-time income writing from your laptop for B2B clients. In this video, we'll look at 8 strategies to scale your freelance writing income to $10,000 a month, which is kind of the goal that most people set out when they get on this journey. Now, this assumes that you have a couple clients already, that you are already working as a freelance writer. If you're starting from the beginning, it might take longer and some of these strategies won't apply. However, watch to have an overall understanding of the path that you'll need to take to eventually reach $10,000 a month. It is not as far as you might think, even if you are at 0 clients right now. What it looks like. So $10,000 a month basically depends on the number of clients that you have times what you make per client. So 2 clients at 5K per month each is one of the most common ways to reach $10,000 a month once you are quite established as a freelance writer. Or you can reach it with 3 clients at 3,300 per month. That's around 10,000 per month. 5 clients at $2,000 per month is the way most beginners might achieve 10K per month. However, by the time you have your 3rd or 4th client, if you apply the strategies in this video, you won't be having all 5 at 2K per month. So that last option really is purely theoretical, because by the time you reach, let's say, 3 or 4 clients, the next client, you have enough bargaining power to take them on a higher rate, which is one of the strategies. All right, let's look at the strategies. So there you go. Strategy number 1, raise your rates. So obviously, depending on what you charge, if you charge $500 per post, you need 20 posts to hit 10K. So you can do the math and find out the appropriate rate that you have to set, especially to hit 10Ks, but also so that you can handle all the workload. The point is not to start charging 10K per client right away, but rather, as we mentioned before, on your 3rd or 4th client, that's the right time to raise your rates per service, but also per retainer. Strategy number 2 is to shift to retainers. Obviously, one-off projects are great when you want to have some testimonials that you can put on your landing page and increase your proof signals. Absolutely, go for them. I rewrote a couple websites when I was starting out, and they were great for testimonials. Sometimes it's all you need. However, as you gain these testimonials, as you improve in your freelance writing journey, you have to shift to retainers. So retainers allows you to have a fixed amount per month for repeatable work. It also means less pitching. Obviously, once you've established yourself with 3 to 4 retainers at an appropriate price, you're already at 10K. You focus on making them happy instead of having to pitch to new clients. And clients are actually happy too if they have repeatable work, which blog posts and case studies and white papers are. Then they don't have to go through the whole process of rehiring. Strategy number 3 is to move up market, means increase the quality of clients that you have. Sometimes when starting out, when you've done these website rewrites that I've talked about, it tends to be smaller businesses. But you eventually have to hit the target that we've set out when we've talked about screening for the ideal clients. These funded startups have the budget and they need content. You want to hit them as much as possible. These mid-size and enterprise companies, so they are even bigger than these target series funded startups. There we go. I'm fumbling my words, but basically, if you have them, it's great. But you'll need a lot of them, let's say, to hit 10K. But if you have one big client that you can charge, let's say, 5 to 8K for that client only, you're already on your way to 10K. So think about moving up market as soon as you have the right testimonials to back you up. Strategy number 4 is to increase the value of the services that you provide. Blog posts pay way less than white papers. White papers, they pay less than strategy and consulting. So keep adding services. That comes with improving your own skills. For example, you're not just providing content, but you're providing the overall content strategy. Basically, you kind of work your way to become the in-house content writer of that company, but then you'll be doing it for maybe 3 companies to hit 10K per month. If you can handle the workload, it's not bad. Number 5 is to build a referral engine. Always ask for referral. It is perhaps the easiest way to get a new client by far. When a happy client refers you to another happy client, to another potential client, sorry, the trust that is there is so immediate that you don't have to build it from scratch, and you can get paid in advance right away. You get hired right away. It is amazing. All the work you've done to make that first client happy gets transferred. That trust you've built, that authority you've built, that of showing your skill and industry expertise, all that gets transferred. That goodwill basically gets transferred to the next prospect, and you just get hired right away. It is absolutely magical. The only thing you have to do is to ask for a testimonial, because it seems very obvious, and yet we don't actually do it. We're not asking for referrals at all. Why is that? I'm not sure. This doesn't cost anything. You can just ask, or you can offer a small incentive. For example, I'll give you a free case study for free or something like that. Small incentive. It doesn't really matter for your client if they're happy. Most of the time, if they're happy with you, they're really, really fine with getting you a referral. So ask for it. Don't forget to ask for it. Number 6, you gotta outsource or systematize. So as you are having more and more workload, it is really like you become the in-house guy or girl for all of these companies. So you're gonna have to outsource, learn how to use AI. Sorry, there should be a comma there after AI project management tool. It's not AI project management tools, but it's AI, comma, or project management tools. Anything that can speed up your workflow. Other freelancers are already using it, so learn how to use AI. We talk about it a lot on this channel, so you can check that out. We'll talk about it more. But yeah, you can't do everything by yourself. Learn to outsource. You can hire other freelancers, by the way. That's an experience of hiring freelancers from Upwork or Fiverr. You will pay them a lower rate, of course. They can do the work. It's an interesting experience going from being a freelancer yourself to hiring freelancers. Strategy number 7 is to specialize deeply. So specialization is already a thing when you've picked a niche, but you want to go super deep. So you might decide to pick a niche and become the go-to writer, of course, or you might specialize by niche and service. So you're the go-to writer for CRM companies in the SaaS space for white papers. That's super specialized. It's not the route I'd say get started with that. No, you get started with a niche, obviously, but don't specialize niche and service. It tends to be a little bit difficult. I differ from these business gurus who say specialize super deeply. That'll get you clients when you're getting started. I'm in between. I think if you pick a niche and portray yourself as the go-to writer, that's great. But as you've established yourself, then yeah, pick also a service, narrow it down even more. You already have the ammunition to approach these fewer clients and charge really high and hit 10K. It actually becomes very, very easy. The last strategy, number 8, is to have a secondary offer. Again, we've talked about this before, like offering higher value services. But basically, it's a different strategy because it becomes relevant in the way that you package your service, how you present your service. Often just presenting 2 packages of your service with your main offering, let's say blog post writing and case studies, and then blog post writing and case studies and 1 white paper per month. Often they'll pick the one that's cheaper, and that's a great strategy just to get them to pick that. That's great. However, actually, when you're establishing yourself, you might just remind your existing clients that you have other skills, that you can actually handle their white papers even if others are handling it. And often they might just transition to you. And just like that, you've increased your income from that specific client, often even doubling it, because if we're talking about white papers, that's a lot of money there. So you can offer a secondary offer to your specific clients and to new prospects as well. Once in a while, even a new prospect will just pick the package with a secondary offer or a referral because they already trust you. There you go. These are the 8 strategies to scale to 10K per month. It's not super relevant, at least a few of them, if you're getting started, but have it in your mind. Really, just make 10K a month become and a simple, achievable thing. It's not a big deal. It's just 10K per month, and you'll get there. And maybe you'll be hiring other freelancers as well and helping them along their journey, giving them those testimonials they need. It's a great win-win for everyone. If you've made it this far and you're enjoying this video, then hit subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.